I've already gone around the ewes that are lambing. Nothing happened there. It was a couple freshies, nothing exciting. They're kind of just going about their business. But now we burnt off yesterday, so I'll insert some of that footage here. We do this so we can use less pesticides. Also gives you a good fucking hell, fucking crickets. Gives you a good reset. Burns the crickets. Most of the crickets anyway. However, our next job for the morning is these lovely ladies. They need to be split up for lambing. So we're going to put 250 in the first paddock, 250 in the second paddock, and then 250 they're going across the road. Here's, I think, the front of the mob down here, or the back, depends how you want to look at it. But we're going to drive past all these. We're going to go straight up to the back. We're going to count 150 in a circle and then push everything else out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Need to let them know I'm not feeding them. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, this isn't going to work. This is not going to work. So I'm going to have to go grab the Rav, I think, because I have to slow down to count them and they're going to follow me. We've swapped cars. Let's try this again. Take 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 100. Right. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Right. They're all leaving. These are staying. Alright, you're up. Typo. She's got that side, I'll take the other side. Going onto better grass, so I wouldn't be complaining if I were you. Typo! Go left! Good girl! I need Typo to go all the way around them to bring them in. Typo! There we go, very good. Very good, very good. Excellent. There we go. Fantastic. Good girl. Typo, come on. Good girl, Sluggy. Come on. Get in the car. I stalled. Go up, do a double check on my count. Got 227. I need... What's that? 23 more. 9, 10, 11, 12. Here we go. These are the ladies going back. Okay, we've got them under control. Okay, that's 250. I'll just update Mobble and count out. We need to count out another 250 for this paddock. Sluggy! Come on, Sluggy! Sluggy! Just realised something. There was 800, it was like 790 something sheep in this mob. However, we did scan some. I think we've pulled about 200-ish out that weren't pregnant, and they're with rams again. Because I was going along and I've got to 250 and there was only like 50 more sheep. But that makes sense because we've pulled them out. Okay, so we're going to put 200 in this paddock and the rest will go over the road, so we'll count again. Lots of counting sheep this episode. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to make you sit through it. I'm just moving these ewes up. This should be 200. I'm going to do a double count. So the final count is 197. If I can drop 3, I'll drop 3. If not, it doesn't really matter. These ladies here are going to go over the road. We'll move them out. Okay, final count for what's going over the road is 142. We're going to make our way out, and while we do that, I'm going to tell you why we do this. The biggest reason we do this is to prevent twin lambing disease, which is also known as preg tox. We don't see pregnancy toxemia because we do this. By splitting up the sheep into smaller lots, it means you've got more grass, especially with crossbreds. Prime ones, it doesn't matter so much, they get more out of whatever they eat. The first cross ewes, Typo this side, the first cross ewes can get pregnancy toxemia. Now, pregnancy toxemia is when, I explain this poorly and I want to get it right for those of you who are interested. You get pregnancy toxemia when the ewes do not get enough nutrition. This is usually when they have twin lambs and those twin lambs demand more than what she's currently getting. For example, we're in a paddock, it's 135 acres and we've got 197 sheep, so that's roughly, what, 1.6 sheep an acre. So by reducing the load, we have a lot less sheep. Hopefully they run straight across the road. Come on, ladies, straight across. Straight across. No, you missed the gate. Okay, we'll try this one again. How about we look around us, you dumb bitches? Have a look to the left. Look to the left. We made this exercise so much harder than it needed to be, ladies. We'll shut the gate, move on to the next job. We did a burn off yesterday. We burnt some stubble. I've just come up here to check. I've just got to make sure we've got no smoke because it's going to be quite windy today. So I've just got to make sure that we've got nothing still smouldering up here. It's not that exciting, so I'll do this and we'll be back. I thought I saw a little bit of something here. I'm not sure if it was just ash blowing in the wind. I think it was just ash blowing in the wind. This tree branch is down on the ground. It was yesterday before we lit the fire. And it did catch on fire. I'm just checking it. Doesn't seem to, I don't see any smoke coming from it. I think this is all right. I'll just give that bark a bit of a kick around, make sure. Here's our new to us tractor for seeding. Those of you who are long-time viewers would have seen the New Holland is totally fucked and still not fixed. So we've got a different one. I'll give you a quick tour of the cab. I haven't actually looked at it yet, but it's a 8250 fast track. Buddy seat for the slug is the interior cab. This one goes, I think, 70 k's an hour down the road if you needed to, which, unless you're moving down the road, is a pretty useless feature. Yeah, there's the vibe. It's got air conditioning, heating. I think this is a 2006 model. Is the slug comparison. I think they're changing all the points. So what are you doing?
Changing the points.
Why?
Because they're not aggressive enough and we need to break the ground because the seeds aren't germinating properly. You need to be able to get their roots into the soil.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
So what these do is they rip up the soil and they like split it out. So then the seed is dropped in from back black tube. This one here. It's dropped out here after this rips it up and then makes a nice little bed for it. You like fondling that tube, don't you?
Yes.
There they are, all changed. Oh well, while I'm waiting, I suppose I'll show you the prickle chain as well. We got that ready yesterday. We're using this to plant clover for the ewes and lambs and hay, I suppose. Here's the prickle chain. So what it does is these will drag around on the ground and rip up the ground. Your seeds go in there, they go all the way down these tubes and they come out here, they hit this and then go into the ground, and then that kind of like them into the ground. So we went around and we greased them all, checked all the tyre pressures, checked the air pressure, because air blows the seeds. Looks like I'm about to tell you a fucking scary story, but just looking for the minerals. That's lamb formula. It's treated seed. Here we go. This is their minerals we use for, we need to give them to the ewes that are lambing. Dusty. Here are our lambing ewes. There's some lambs sunning themselves. Mum over there somewhere. The ewes, this is how we're looking. Got a little bub over here with Mum. Move it, bitches. I need your trough. There's some more just hanging with Mum. There's the triplets. There's two on Mum there and then one at the back sitting in the grass. As I tried to explain earlier, our sheep are bred to survive in this country. So before I get comments about why aren't they in a shed? Why aren't they this? Why aren't they that? The reason why is because these sheep are bred to survive here. It's how Australian livestock works. It's just lambed. Over there, she looks like she's going to lamb. Here is our delicious succulent mix. It's not very succulent, but what it is it's a prescription mix. Basically, they come out to your farm. Whoops. Basically, they come out to your farm, do a test on your soil and your grass and your feed, and see what you're lacking in. Then they put it in this, and then the sheep come along and they eat this. So then the idea is this substitutes whatever you don't have. Worry about fucking grass. Don't have to worry about not having the right stuff. They know what's here and there, and they are very keen for it. This is what it looks like. It's just like a powder. That's all it is. They come along and eat it. Just some hay and a bit of shit in there. There we go. Hello, chunkies. It's also got salt in it for some flavour, which is why they're so keen. Shit, I'll show you the label here. There's the label for those of you who are interested. Here, can you hold that? Thanks, Slug. Rewind to before when I said she's looking sketchy. I bet you she's about to lamb. Well, she's just lambed. They're all having a good go of them. This is paddock number 1. This paddock was sprayed. When did we spray this? Last week. As you can see, all the grass that has come up is dying. Pretty sure they're on the way here with the cedar now. So I guess we just sit here and wait. Schnack. I don't think you can see her. Leo is a grump. We have arrived with the truck. There's the prickle chain going out. We passed Liam in the cedar on the way. I'll show you that when we get there. Fucking JCB commercial. So that's how the cedar goes down the road. So I'll see if Liam can get some footage for you while he's in the cedar and explain to you what he's doing, because I don't think this is really my domain, this one. So this is fertiliser that's going in now. I'll show you what it looks like, hang on. That just pours in. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. That goes out with the seed to feed the crop. Give you a quick tour of the truck. We've got grass seed in here. It's green because it's been treated so the slugs don't eat it. We've got beans because we're planting beans. We've got beans because we're planting beans. We've got beans because we're planting beans. And guess what's in there? You guessed it, fertiliser. Then we've got some more beans. And then we've got legume inoculant. Sick shit. I'm going to get questions about the bean variety. It's fava beans. Fava beans, fava beans. Depending where you're from in the world. That's what they look like. Yummy. Alright, there goes the beans. The fertiliser one's shut now. You can see it going down, yep. Almost done. So now it's being calibrated. You've got to work out how much seed per hectare. And in hatch number 3, beans.
It's similar looking to that sand stuff.
Each one of the separate bins have a calibrator, and then you have to go along and set all 3 of the different bins to the right amount. You do that by turning the handles 80 and 1/3 times, and then you get them out and you weigh them, multiply and do some sick maths until you get the right amount.
It's 336. Maybe a third of what it is.
Got the dates for you. That handle's turned 80 and 1/3 times, very typical, and that's 1/10 per hectare. And then you times it to work out what rate you're putting out per hectare.
It'll just be low range.
Schlag. Right, looking again, you don't want more than 1 visible for like the entire area of the car. That's 1. Very good. Here's a worm. How fun. This is thrilling content, isn't it? Let me know if it's boring shit. There's 2 things that you kind of look for when you're seeding. The first thing is you got to make sure there's enough air pressure that pushes the seed into the ground, which is what I was doing in that first part. You got to make sure the seeds are actually going under the dirt. The second thing is you need to dig and find out how deep the seeds are going. Depending on what you're planting, depends on how deep you want your seed. Similar as if you were growing lettuces in your garden. If you plant your lettuce seed 10 centimetres deep, you're not going to be getting any salads anytime soon. Next job we've got to do is we've got to move these little ladies. Where are they? There they are. Go paddock back. We need to put the Merinos in here because they're getting hungry. Come on, ladies. Thank you. Alright, we're heading up. Pretty sure there was more than this, but apparently not. The gate's up there somewhere. Not sure exactly where. We'll just head in the general direction, and we might run into it. Right. And through we go. Sure, they all go through. The gate had already been open. I do see that there's already some that's gone in there. So that'll be where the rest are. Next, we're moving these Merinos just down the road a bit. They've run out of feed, so they're going to go over the road eventually, but we've got a paddock that needs to be just squashed a little bit. They normally go the other way when they're let out of the paddock, but Typo was onto it. Very good, excellent. Just cruise along. Good. Typo's standing there guarding the road. There we go, they wanted to go back up there. Oh no, we just needed them to see the gate. They are all as happy as pigs in shit. Thanks for watching. Like or slug will put you in a bulker bag. Hello and welcome to Crafting with Cooper. I went to Kmart and I picked up some fucking clay. Oh, isn't he sexy, mate? Yeah, good job.